Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, on behalf of your Denver-based podcast crew, we appreciate you joining us for the friendly vibes.
Coming to you live from TSS Top Shelf Studios, I am joined by the third place finisher in Comedy Works' new Faces contest this year, a very funny man who I am just getting to know. It's Christian D'Angelo.
Hey, nice to meet you. Is that... I don't think that's accurate.
It might not be, but it's trying to pull up.
So we're starting off by asking what the AI knows about you, Christian.
Very little. It seems like...
You're an athlete in high school?
No.
Fake news. Second place winner?
Yes.
Oh, I got it wrong. I said third.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I'm an idiot.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. It only matters if you win, I think.
So you were the first loser then?
Yeah.
Is that your philosophy?
I lost the hardest. From
No, dude. There were people that lost way harder.
I don't know.
They describe your style as personal and self-reflective.
No.
So what can you tell me about you? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Tampa, Florida.
That's, I think most people agree, one of maybe not the greatest places to grow up.
Well, I have nothing to compare it to, but
So it's heaven.
Yeah, I would say just like seeing the kids, like I lived by a school and like seeing them ride around on their bikes and all the fall leaves and stuff, it makes me very angry, you know?
Here in Colorado.
Yeah, because I'm like, why didn't I should have had that, you know?
So what was it like for you then?
Just in
up?
the suburbs, hot.
Sticky. You wake up, you're sweating already.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters, or?
Yeah, I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. So, and my sisters are twins, so I'm like a super middle child.
Super middle child. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like? Did you get no attention? Is that why you crave attention now?
Yeah, I just a lot of tragedy, I would say.
When did the tragedy start?
Probably when my sisters were born. So
they're younger, your twins?
Yeah, they're I'm not sure. They're like 4 or 5 years younger than me, I think. Yeah.
Oh, so you were ready to take care of them. You're old enough.
Mm-hmm.
You take care of the twins. Is that how it worked? You just pop them out. You're like, oh, we got a 4-year-old. He can, babysit the twins.
Yeah.
Or one of the twins while I'm dealing with the other one. That's got to be... As someone that wants kids someday, twins sounds like not fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that either. I have I got a new cat actually, so I wasn't expecting. So I have 3 cats now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What are their names?
Well, my 2 are Silvio and Lefty, and then my girlfriend just moved in. Her cat is Jan.
Are the cats
no.
adapting to the
no.
No. What's that like?
It sucks, but I don't know. We're getting...
Is there tricks for that? Like, how do you... Is there a book, like, how you're supposed to socialize a cat?
There are, like, guidelines, but you never really know what to expect, and it went the opposite way of what I predicted.
Already? Sorry. My God.
Is it too cold?
If we keep having problems, we'll figure it out. God damn. Good monitoring. We've been having some technical difficulties with this camera.
As Ewan Stribling did. Where is this information coming from?
No, just anywhere from the internet. This is Google AI. In any way, shape, or form. That's fun.
Contest typically starts with over 100 comedians and through several rounds an audience.
Chris, you have to understand our guest today is a little bit like a cat himself, and this kind of acts as a red light.
There's a lot of distractions in here. I brought a gift, but I got a gift, but I left it at home on accident.
So
now I feel like I don't know you well enough to like. I'm worried that you think I'm lying too.
No. We don't. Gifts are so kind, and
because like if I forgot to get one, like in general, I would have said the same thing. Like I just lost it at home.
Well, good to know. Well, I guess we'll find out.
So yeah, and there's the other scenario where I did lie and say I got something but didn't, and then felt bad enough to like go out and get something, and then you wouldn't be able to know the difference between whether I did that or I had it the whole time.
You might not be in possession of the plant.
So I don't know.
So how long has the cat been socializing now?
I'm not good with like time, like lengths of time. It feels like about a month, but I'm not the best with like knowing how long something's been going on. So
did your girl move in with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of, I feel like that's a good, well, you're going to get overtaken either way. The space is, I mean, it's going to be hers before you know it, bro.
Well, yeah. So we've been,
feng shui
pretty
out
good.
The window.
Yeah. I'm going, like, I have a very, like, kind of, like, dark and spooky, like, gay vampire sort of, like, tone that I'm trying to maintain still. But
it's an aura, really.
Yeah, anything could happen.
Does she match that kind of same dark vampire?
No. But she's, has a great style in a different way. But we get along good.
So is the lift, laugh, love poster right above the kitchen already? Or yeah, the little trinkets. I mean, I'm telling you, we're talking about before we went live, but women make life so much better for men because we would be just perfectly content in a camping chair and a TV on the ground. And
I wouldn't. I'm very like actually. I've become more bougie as time goes on, but
Boujie, Florida man from Tampa, Boujie. What the hell?
But my salary hasn't been matching inflation recently, so
tell me about it, brother. So what your boujiness has been adapting to?
I have to do it like in a more frugal manner.
Boujie and frugal.
Mm-hmm.
So what's one like bougie thing that you like that gives you joy in life?
I like a good coffee. I just upgraded to Nespresso. I heard you got one of them as well. I was gonna bring you my old K-cups.
Yeah, this guy was trying to pawn off Chris. He's like, do you have a Keurig? I'm assuming he's like wants coffee with the pod. I'm like, I don't have a Keurig, but I have an Nespresso. Like I can make you whatever. He's like, oh no, I was gonna just give you some old Keurig pods.
Well, the amount of like stress and dread that this gift thing has caused me, and now I screwed it up at the last possible moment.
I'm mad at myself that that's caused you stress. I should totally take that out if that's causing you stress.
Typical.
That's expensive. That's like giving you like $3.
Yeah, that's true. It's with inflation. Be able to sell those K-cups in the drone wars of the future for currency. That's true, they will. You think K-cups might be like prison cigarette currency someday in the eternal drone war?
Do they get good coffee in prison?
I would assume no. I'm just going to go on a limb and say no. Probably not.
I opened last night with a joke about like jail commissary, and it bombed, and it was... when something bombs and it just becomes funnier by like virtue of bombing.
Yes.
Well, because Jack Comstock was bringing me up, and he was talking about how everything's in cages now at the grocery store. And so I went up and I was like, if they sell really well behind the cages at the grocery store, will they get to sell them at real jail? And then nobody laughed, but I just kept standing there. And then if you wait long enough, sometimes you'll get a laugh.
I almost thought you were going to go like, is the deodorant going to start making license plates for 13 cents an hour? I was thinking you were going that direction.
No, but I did do a different deodorant joke too.
Oh, nice.
If you'd like, you want me to start running material?
Please. We love the bat. This is the place for one-liner, whatever you think's not working on stage, it'll work here.
Yeah, I'm panicking, so just go back into the material. It's like, I hate when I get those deodorant lines on my shirt, and I don't even wear deodorant, so I don't know where they're coming from.
What? That's something.
That one didn't work either.
I've been trying to do this joke about my uncle and eating at IHOP because he was a really short 50-year-old and I'm in high school. I'm a 6'7", 17-year-old. We go out to breakfast on Sunday and it's like that hostess is, like confused. Which hotline number do I call? Like something's happening. Trafficking's going somewhere, but I just don't know what to do. Yeah, I haven't been able to quite make it work right, but
that's okay. Have you been to IHOP lately?
It's been a while.
They changed it, didn't they?
What is it, the multi-global House of Pancakes now?
I think it's the International House of Breakfast now.
The One World Government House of Pancakes. The Unistate House of Pancakes. Thank you, Chris.
Oh man, this is a sick show.
Yeah, dude. Pancakes, cats, Tampa, Florida. I mean, we got it all here. We really try to run the gambit on the people.
There's a lot of shit on the screen now.
Yeah, he's pulling up trafficking statistics,
Feel free to ignore me
Okay. Oh, are you doing something for your for something else? Like your
No,
job?
I'm just referencing and like anything that you guys can maybe use to like.
Is it okay if I talk to him? Is
You
that
can-
gauche?
He's like Jamie on JRE, but his name's Junior.
Okay.
They call me Junior. You'll barely hear me, but yeah, you can talk to me. It just they might not. Might just look.
Okay.
But yeah, feel free.
But yeah, trafficking. And I think that's what we were talking about, is trafficking.
Okay.
Yeah, you ever been trafficked?
Not that I don't think so.
Your parents aren't divorced?
They are. Yeah.
Did you get trafficked between houses?
No, well, they got divorced when I was 27.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, and you know Ryan Ergo?
Yeah.
He has a joke about his parents getting divorced when he was 27 and how like traumatizing that is, and it's so funny because it's like, you know,
Yeah, it's your life.
yeah, it's also my life.
So what's that like? I guess you have younger siblings, but
Yeah,
they're
ask
old enough.
Ryan, dude. Just defer to Ryan's joke. It's no one takes me seriously.
yeah, I mean, I have trouble. As someone whose parents got divorced when I was 8, 27 seems like a layup. You know, like you weren't doing swaps in Walmart parking lots.
No, but it's kind of a different brand of hell when you're like in the house for your whole life and they're just not getting along that good.
So this should have happened a while ago. I see. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, when you're young, it's like I've also tried to make this work of like your parents, when they do the drop-off switches, you start off in like really conspicuous, like trafficking, like obvious places, like you're in a business park or, somewhere where it's like very obviously like kids are being trafficked here, and then as the years go by, you get more experience. You're going where the other kids are getting trafficked, Walmart parking lots, Cracker Barrel. You find the locations where it's like, oh, it's not out of the norm for trafficking to be happening. We're just swapping cars, swapping stuff.
I'm picturing the Breaking Bad scene where they're, the scene where they're like doing the drug deal with Tuco in the like broken down car a lot.
That's it.
It's like, you ever heard of them all?
That was my life. Tuco and me, trading places. So the cats, they're not getting along, they're fighting, or what's the deal?
Well,
I'm dying to know about these cats.
I think we're getting there. So my cats are like young gentlemen, and this might, I don't know, expose me as like not the best guy. Maybe I have like 2 like purebred like fancy cats, and then
you got bougie cats.
I have bougie cats, and my girlfriend's cat is like older, and she is like a two-time pound kitty, so got returned to the pound, which is
recidivism champion.
Cold-blooded, and she is also a mom, so it's just a kind of what do you call it?
Big
a clash of
vibe. Kitty vibe.
So we're getting there, slow and steady. I think I'm trying to become a little bit more aggressive with the exposure. So
just holding them up in the neck face to face like this. Like,
yeah, I don't want anyone to get hurt, but I do want there not to be a litter box in my bedroom anymore.
That is,
yeah.
But you go nose blind to it though right away. I
don't. I'm very sensitive. I'm very like, I'm a bit of a germaphobe, to tell you the truth. So anytime they go, like I always just clean it up immediately, just because like, just, it's not even a smell thing. It's like, I don't want there to be pee or poop just sitting in my house in any capacity. So,
might I recommend a dog?
Well,
I hate to break it to you, but there is a pet that doesn't do that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like cats are a little bit just, it's more of like a thinking man's pet.
Sure.
They're a little bit more, I don't know, 3D, 3-dimensional.
Oh, interesting. Cats, that's your take. Cats more dimensional than dogs.
Yeah, dogs are a little like one note, I think.
Wow. What's the note? B, E?
Positive. Anything that...
What's the note? E flat?
Anyone who's like, I don't know, like too much positivity all the time.
Can't stand it.
I don't like it. Oh, you can do it, a little bit of the time, but not too much.
You got to still acknowledge the evils of the world.
Yeah, I don't like that with stand-up either. You ever see like a very like a positive sort of comic,
Yeah.
like a lot of positive energy. I don't like that.
You don't like that?
No.
You would hate my comedy.
Do you have a lot of optimism?
No, no, I really don't. But I try not to let the darkness of my heart overcome everything else, which it could very easily do. You know, I could just go up and talk about like conspiracies and government, like how like we, rape and kill and all this, but it's, got to do the silly stuff. Yeah.
Why is what shaped like that?
Was it swastika?
Tampa is?
Denver International Airport's shaped like a swastika? Yeah. Okay, let's see it. Give me the Google Maps. Let me see this. I know there's lots of tunnels. I know that's like pretty, well documented.
You've never heard this one?
No, but I know that there are conspiracies about the airport, but it's not like clear to me what they are exactly.
Can you just go to Google Maps? Yeah, no, I mean, I try to sneak in I find myself slipping too easily into the only negative, I guess, is my thing. Where if I don't push towards like the silly, it was just goes over analytical negative.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, it's two sides of the same coin. You don't want to hit them with too much negativity because I don't know. There's like a fine line between being like self-deprecating and then if you take it too far, people will just feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't mind the self-deprecate. Maybe it's like the external negativity that I'm thinking about. Like if you're doing a sentence just externally negative about like, oh, politics this or, people that, and it's all external blame-based negative, that's where I feel like you lose crowds or people really have a hard time coming along. Sure, if you get a crowd of people that all think and feel the same about the issues, then Is it comedy or are you pandering?
It's just pandering, which is I don't like. I don't know. I think that there are people that should do that. Like I am fond of like in this climate, like the work that like Mark Maron is doing, for example. I feel like he's doing what you're describing. And I feel like someone should be doing that, but it's not what I want to do personally. And I also feel like just in the context of like open mics and just like being a nobody, it's like if people aren't there specifically to see you, then I would prefer not to get up on my soapbox and just I would rather just be silly and just say things that I think are funny without trying to make any like greater point. I can see it a little bit, but I don't know, it's reaching I feel like it's a reach.
I don't know, I feel like those are some pretty solid, right?
Nah, that's comic pizza level reaching, dude.
I feel like when those guys were running cover for Elon after the thing, it's like I can kind of see it, but I don't know.
Like, find me the basement or it doesn't exist. Sure, you've got all these texts about hot dogs, but like, come on, like it's just shapes, man. What are you going to tell me that the whale at the front of the airport resembles the entry place to Auschwitz now or something?
No, but
they designed that whale-looking building. It's supposed to resemble the Crystal Knock,
It's also what 90% of major airports look like.
What, Nazis? Oh, yeah. Well, how about this ATC being shut down?
The ATC?
Yeah, air traffic control.
Oh, it's probably not good, but I feel like it's a good excuse not to have to like go home for the holidays.
That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use that, but yeah, it would be great.
Where are you from?
I grew up here.
Okay.
My family's a little bit spread out. Was born in California, but we moved here when I was like 1, so I'm cognitively a native or whatever.
Cognitive?
I call myself a cognitive native because I don't remember anything but here.
Yeah, that's how I was born in New York, but I grew up in Florida. But I kind of I'll pretend to just be from like wherever I feel like,
When did you move out here from Florida?
At the end of 2018.
Is that when you graduated?
I graduated college in 2017. And then I did like a gap year. I did like a boomerang back home and I like worked for a year. I was just bartending for a year and then me and my friend like saved up our money and then we just kind of drove out here.
Whoa.
With no plan.
Had you been doing comedy before you moved out here?
No, I started here like 2 years ago.
Wow, nice. Good for you, man.
And it's not something that like it ended up being like a happy coincidence that Denver, it seems like, is a great town for comedy. I have nothing to compare it to, but yeah, I was just it wasn't something I ever really like planned on doing or thought that I would do, but
You hadn't like written jokes, or I mean, you're probably always a funny guy, right? To some extent, around friends or whatnot.
Well,
Or
yeah, I
no?
was like always like class clown and stuff in school, and yeah, but it's weird because it's like if you're in a small group or something, and you're a funny guy in your group, it's like, okay, does that really say anything about like, am I just the funny guy in my friend group, or am I the funny guy for everywhere? And then that's like kind of what doing comedy is about. It's like, okay, let's see if I can really do the thing. But I started writing jokes just like for fun, and I was kind of looking for like a social activity, and I was like, I'm not going to join one of those like adult
You
recreation.
weren't gonna go play kickball?
No,
Christian?
like that. Well, that's more
With
scary to me.
Volo Sports?
That would be more scary to me than doing stand up. Honestly, just because I'm very like uncoordinated, despite what the AI said about
Former
me.
athlete.
But
So you did it as like a social thing as well as just.
well, that was a big part of it. Yeah, I was just trying to like meet people because I didn't have a lot going on. So
Is that how you met your girl?
no, we met off of the Hinge.
Nice.
Yeah.
Met my
So-
wife on the Bumble.
Oh, very
So-
good.
It can happen.
Yeah, I feel like it's like less corny now than it used to be.
Mhm.
It's like I've met people in real life. I've met people on dating apps. It's just, people are just people.
The
So
mayor of New York met his wife on Mondami met
I-
his wife on Hinge.
I know that's a good. I feel like everyone's been talking about how it's good. Good little advertisement for Hinge.
Yeah, seriously, right?
You know.
Definitely.
So I feel like hopefully that'll be me. And my girlfriend is like, she met this guy and he was like the biggest loser on the planet, and now he is the second place winner of a competition that only the people involved in the competition care about.
I don't know about that.
Do we have another
Another outage.
That was good. I watched it back. Yeah, you said
oh, could I trouble you for another chow lime?
Of course. They are in the refrigerator inside.
Thank you. I feel so rude asking, but I'm a little nervous, tell you the truth.
Please ask. You said you haven't done podcasts. Is it first one or? No,
Well,
you've
I
got-
actually did. So you said you and Chris have been friends since you were in
we met in
kindergarten.
kindergarten.
Yeah, so my buddy that I've been friends with since first grade, we did a podcast together and we made like 50 episodes or something.
Hell yeah.
But I think we just it wasn't about anything. It was just us talking.
Were you guys doing it like weekly?
Yeah, and no one listened to it, but it was kind of fun just to have something to do. And I feel like
When you say no one, not no one, right?
practically no one, like one of our good friends from high school was like, he would like text us after every episode and we would like talk about it, and that was cool. But I feel like I've always wanted to have like some kind of creative outlet, and I was more like a music guy before comedy.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I like how you thanked him too. It's like if I'm not gonna thank him, then someone should.
No, you were there. I just had to beat you.
So yeah, I want to have like some creative outlet, but it's like if you're just sitting there like doing like, I don't know, talking to your friend on it doesn't really feel like you're doing anything.
Yeah, this sucks. You're right, dude. What a fucking
no,
dumb
not this,
thing.
because this is like way major league. It's a lot of stimulation in here.
You're just sitting around talking like, what the fuck are you even doing with yourself? Like, what a waste of a life and a person. Like, God, like, do something else. No,
Right.
I feel you. No, I definitely, around 50, I think that's when I started feeling that way.
Episode 50?
Yeah,
but you kept pushing,
Like,
man.
why the fuck are you doing this?
I gave up.
The cycle was like, you start a podcast and I was like inviting old like high school acquaintances on and shit like that. And it's like, oh, you're doing a podcast, that's cool. Like high school friends or whatever reach out like, oh, go to a podcast, it's cool. And then you get like 30 or 40 episodes and it's like, still doing that podcast. Like, And then you get like further into like 90 and it's like, cool to see you're still doing that podcast. It's so weird.
It's kind of patronizing.
It's very interesting. And then you see the full loop back of like, you know, someone in the open mic scene hits me up to try to come on or something. It's like, oh, wow, that's kind of neat or whatever.
So were you doing stand-up or working at the club when you started this, or?
I was not at the time. I started in college. I was a door guy at a club in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And that's when I started. And then I had really bad back issues for many, many years, but got that fixed up before I turned 26 because insurance, you know. You
got a good build for a door guy though, man.
Yeah, dude. Built like a not built like a window, let me tell you. Not a window guy.
I bet no one messes with you at all.
That's the other thing that's funny is like I really am fighting this in my own writing a lot, Christian, is like I don't see myself like everybody else does. So like I come across as this like intimidating whatever, but like anyone who knows me knows I'm like just like a Teddy fucking pushover pussy or whatever. And like this is difficult because you have to write to your perception to some extent.
Yeah, I feel like that all the time, man. I had no idea about the way that I was being perceived until people start telling me, and it's like, oh, like I don't know, people like I don't know, they're like, oh dude, you're so like weird and awkward and autistic and stuff, and I'm just like, oh well, it's not really what I was going for.
Right.
It's kind of
you like end up in a natural box. Like people almost want you in a box in their head. It's like neater and cleaner for them to like put you in a category. So I think that's like I see myself as just like not this huge whatever the fuck force or door or whatever. And so I think that's a little bit of a conflict. Whereas there are a lot of tall people or big dudes that are meatheads. That are like, oh, I'm going to take up as much space as I can. Like my duty on this earth is to get wide and big and just take up space. And it's like, bro, good on you for having that. But like, I don't have that. Like, I don't fit. I hit my head all the fucking time. I'm in pain. Like, I would much rather trade it in to be a little bit less extremely.
I just feel like big guys too don't get heckled, or there's like a, I feel like y'all don't, I don't know. So like someone sees me and they're like, okay, this guy's a total pussy. Like I can, and this is like not everyone, but like I'm just like trying to get into the mind of like a heckler.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, this is an easy target. I can, mess with this guy. He won't do anything. But I feel like they see like a big guy.
Interesting.
They feel like there might be real consequences for like their behavior. Wow. And it's like, I wish I could just for once like, it's like, why? Yeah.
I'm gonna wring your neck. Yeah.
You know that scene in The Sopranos where Chris shoots the guy at the donut shop? I don't know if you've seen it, but
embarrassing. I'm trying to get to The Sopranos. I haven't ever actually seen.
It's the only good show.
I told Jack Jack Thomas Graham.
No.
Okay. He works at South. He's like got a very interesting style, but he's like, you should watch The Sopranos, Sean. I'm like, if I watch The Sopranos, the problem is I will be doing Italian impressions and bullshit. Like that will just go into that for like 2 months. I'll lose myself to that. Like I just know I'll be like trying to like go deep into Sopranos bullshit, so I can't even touch it because I'm going to get way too deep in like the tone, like it's going to be bad.
I know, and well, that's where I steal all my material. Like I feel like if you're gonna like rip something like in comedy, if you're gonna be a ripoff, like just don't do it from another comic. Do it from like The Sopranos or like some like a band like System of a Down. They're really funny. I feel like there's a lot of like you could plagiarize them and no one would really notice probably.
I like to pick at like old sayings. I find myself commonly like going back to like old sayings.
Phrases are very good like writing sort of
like material. Good fodder.
What's could you give me an example?
Like 3 sheets to the wind. It's like this,
3 poops to the butt.
Like 3 sheets to the wind is like, oh, like it's this old sailing term for what you think the sheets would be the sails. It's actually this line that connects the sails through. And if you got 3 sheets to the wind, it means the line's broken, the boat's going wherever.
It's a little wordy so far.
What I've realized is that this makes sense because rich drunk looks a lot different than poor drunk coming across the water. It's like, oh, you rich drunks, like 5, hell, maybe 6 sheets to the wind. This thing's lost. There's no getting it back. Poor drunks, like maybe one outboard motor, like you know, it's I don't know. So that kind of bullshit. Yeah,
I love
too wordy, not tight enough. Exactly.
I love a good idiom. You know, I feel like when I was first starting, it's like that's kind of a lot of my inspiration for jokes is like just looking at a phrase. Well, because I don't know, like George Carlin did that a lot too, it seemed like, but because most like phrases don't make any sense, so you can just kind of, it's very easy to like make a joke out of pretty much any phrase, I think.
Right.
So
damn. Do you have any examples of a phrase? Something you pick at?
Yeah, like one of the first jokes I wrote was like, they say power doesn't corrupt, but corrupt people seek power, and it's like that's why that phrase has really helped me to like temper my ambition. I don't know, but now I feel like kind of just stating off a phrase and then just like coming up with some joke about it. I don't know if I want to. There was like one idea that I always wanted to do, and I could never figure out like a good punchline for it, where it's like when someone says, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, and I'm like, why? What kind of relationships do you have with your worst enemy, where it's like something terrible happens and you wouldn't want that to happen to them?
See, I almost think you could circular joke that with more phrases. Like, you wouldn't want that to happen to your worst enemy. Hell, this guy must be keeping his enemies close. Or like, you know, like keep your enemies close, your friends close, your enemies closer. Like, hell, this guy's confused. He's dyslexic between his friends and his enemies, keeping them, I don't know.
Right. And then I guess I just worry too.
It's bad, Chris. Thank you for laughing at how bad it is. Chris is going to see me bomb later this month.
Well, you got a big show coming up.
Yeah.
When is it?
The 22nd. I don't even know. This would probably be out by then. The 22nd of November, I am going to be hosting for Talon Sauceman and Austin Black in the Schoolhouse in Parker. Should be fun.
That's exciting.
Got to get some stuff tightened up.
Break a leg.
I'm trying to, I've got some stuff I want to retire, but it's like silly stuff that keeps getting laughs.
Yeah, it's a dilemma because there's like this inherent corniness to like doing stand-up where you're just reciting things that you have said before and acting like you're not, and it just becomes unbearable at a certain point, like saying the same thing over and over again. And but at the same time, it's like you got to pad the time out somehow. So you reach like a phase. I feel like I'm in that now where if you're doing like a longer set, being, I don't know, like 10-15 minutes, and you're just, it's like, okay, how much can I, or like how much can I be up here, how much time can I be up here without actually like doing any material? And it's kind of just fun and challenging.
Do you do that off the top, or do you try to do that in the middle, or what's your perspective on that?
My strategy is to like when I'm going up, just to try to make a joke just based off of like whatever just happened in the room. I feel like that's kind of a
great strategy.
Yeah,
like, yeah,
tried and true. And then just try to make fun of stuff that's going on in the room, so it's like relatable and you can tell that I'm like in the moment. And then
like, inflation in this room, am I right?
And then I'll try to do like
everybody's getting hit. Oh, that's not in the room, that's more of a macro thing. Oh, whoopsies.
And then that'll usually, like, once it starts to be terrible, I'll do like a first string joke, and then I'll go back to like, I feel like
I've got an even worse one. Sorry. Hey, how about all this blood pumping in the room, huh? Heart's really pumping blood through the ventricles, am I right? And we're breathing, am I right, folks? I see ya. Hey, I'm just talking about things that happen in the room.
Oh man, you got to. But I don't know. I feel like as long as you're comfortable up there,
that's the biggest thing that I've like learned of watching and being a sponge and for the best in the world is like, oh, it really just matters if like you're comfortable and if the audience thinks that you're comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can get past so much not good, whatever. If it's just, you're like, oh no, this is what it is.
Mhm.
If that's the pure thing you're getting, if there's not a single doubt from the audience of like, oh yeah, they don't feel good up there,
Right.
then they just lump on it right away.
Yeah, and that's kind of like my thing too, where a lot of like my demeanor
suck
on there
at that.
is like is me leaning into, it's trying to make it seem like I'm more uncomfortable than I actually am.
So that's your okay.
But there's also like another side to it where I do have like severe anxiety, and with like some shows that I consider to be like higher stakes, I'm not doing a bit. I'm just like very nervous. But then if it's like an open mic or a smaller show or something, then I'm more comfortable, but I'm still like maybe acting like I'm not. But I'm not trying to force it, I guess. Or, you know.
Yeah, and that adds another layer of funny to the audience of like the seeing someone fight through the process of being uncomfortable, or appear to be fighting through the process of being uncomfortable.
But sometimes it really is that bad. Like I had and it was so weird because like this was 2 years into doing stand-up. I had a full-on like panic attack on stage,
Like mid-set.
well, yeah, I was I went up and like I didn't eat any food all day, and I drank like a Red Bull, and I went up and
So
I
you had wings. So you flew to the stage.
and I immediately started bombing, and like, you know, it's not my first bomb. Does that
No, keep going. It's
okay. So I immediately started bombing. It's like I bombed plenty of times before. This is not like not my first rodeo, but like just something happened, and then like I felt like I was in the you know, like Get Out, when he was like floating in the void. I forget what they called it, but it felt like that, and it was really kind of like low key traumatic. And then yeah, I that was the only time that happened, and I like couldn't think straight or talk straight, and
But you got through it.
I did get through it. And then I feel like that experience, like I try to find the silver lining in it, but I look at that experience as just like knowing that anything can happen when I'm up there. Like I've had it go very well, and I've had it go very poorly, and like everything in between.
Me too. Speaking of which, let's hope this goes very well. We're going to stop and eat some chicken wings.
Okay.
Have you heard radio before in your life, Christian?
Radio?
Radio, the AMs and the FMs.
Yeah. It's good
I'm going to kick us to break with our signature station identification. If you want to hear the eating, head over to patreon.com/InTALLerable. You're listening to 91.1. Oh shit, was that another plane? We'll be right back. We're back. We're live. It's the After Hours show. And our bellies are full of chicken.
Oh, so full of chicken.
Chris, you're not. Try now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
You can hear me? Yeah. Oh, so full.
So full of chicken.
So full of chicken.
What do we need a wing review from you, Christian.
I'm very nourished. I feel content, and I feel I'm pretty free from pain right now.
That's good.
I got my I brought dental floss because I knew that we were having wings, so wanted to be prepared.
Did you use the dental floss?
I'm gonna after. I just haven't seen a good opportunity to do it yet.
We can do it now if you want. We can on the show.
No, yeah, we'll keep that on the Patreon.
But yeah, again, if you want to check out the eating, head over to patreon.com/InTALLerable.
I'm Patreon.
It was, I mean, some inside baseball stuff there. Good jokes for sure.
All these guys bringing protection.
Taking swings.
They're going to use it.
Chris, what do you think?
Use it. What?
What do you think about those wings?
Dude, phenomenal wings, bro. They're better every time.
You haven't had them in a while, but those were all right?
It's been like 3 or 4 weeks, but yeah, those were phenomenal. Good wings, good wings.
Relentless.
Relentless. That's their review. Relentless. Thank you.
Relentless out of 10, dude. I love that. That's great.
Appreciate that. What would you guys like to discuss in this dirty after hours segment of the show?
Oh wow,
dirty little
or whatever you want to. Yeah, dirty little segment here. What do you want?
Little segment. Dirty little 30. Little dirty 30.
You a right angle kind of guy? You
Isosceles kind of guy. What do you mean?
I'm more like I'm pretty offbeat. I'd say Scalene.
Scalene, dude.
Damn,
I'm
bro.
in people Scalene.
Is that a type of
That's
angle?
a rip, dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's a triangle.
Yeah, dude.
For
7th
sure.
grade geometry, y'all get wise.
yeah, trapezoid.
Hmm.
A scalene is a triangle with a wider base than the length of its two smaller bases.
I don't know about all that, but
I think. Or that's an isosceles. It's one of the two.
Yeah, I think.
I'd look it up, but I fucking.
I got it. Yeah, you're on the show, dude. You're here live. Keep going. You got to cover the time while I'm doing the. You got to fill the space. A triangle with 3 unequal sides and no 3 unequal angles.
So it's just like it's the oddball.
Yeah, the
Damn,
oddball.
he was okay. Fuck me.
It figures he'd give us the scalene. He's the oddball.
I got a 76 in geometry. So
What subjects were you good at in school?
I was good at rotten. I like to write stuff.
Radin.
It's like I was good at English. It's the thing I already knew. It's like
Wait, you
The only
came out
language-
speaking English?
the only language that I speak.
thank God. No, I'm totally kidding.
Can you imagine if Florida people were like fluent in 2 languages? It's just crazy.
Floridian,
we
though?
kicked all them out.
I don't know.
Florida, are
I
they?
think most Floridians speak 2 languages. What do they speak in Cuba?
Okay, yeah, sure. I meant like
being
native.
real.
I was really, yeah, that's true. I was visualizing like native white-born Floridians exclusively, but yeah,
Okay, well, yeah.
like
I mean-
Florida man type things.
Well, they speak country, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a
That's
whole other
entirely
language?
different.
Yeah, I'm a little bit country too, actually.
Hell yeah.
What's your most country about you?
What kind of country are you?
I like to I like to.
We can hear that, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure.
Are you?
I'm sure.
Are you vaping?
He's big poppy babe. Big poppy
I'm
junior
sorry, that was
babe.
cruel. I'm sorry to the audio.
I don't know what country I like.
Azerbaijan.
What?
What country?
I was thinking like
Oh.
what country things do I like? I like to. I don't own a gun, but I like to shoot them.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I asked if y'all could bring a gun out, and you said no.
Yeah, that's part of his rider. He said AR-15. We're like, I don't like the sound of that.
Tough, man.
Y'all been pretty accommodating. Not 100%.
Yeah, 6 out of 10. You're going to advance to the next grade, but we don't really like you around here. You're not going to get far.
Bro. Come on.
That'd be fun if we, with the wing, we could do that and then shoot a little bit of stuff.
Dude, that would be a wild set to just shoot something. Like, all right, boys.
No, you can't be like shooting at close range. You have to have like.
I mean, I think you can get away
All right,
with one.
now that Jade's your 6 wings, here's a gun. Shoot this apple.
Yeah.
Just put a couple books behind it, dude. Probably be fine.
You want to know what I was dreaming up? My coworker and I share an office in our small family office.
Yeah.
And we get there first in the morning. And I'm thinking we should start a podcast called We Share an Office. And it's just a 20-minute audio only show every day, Monday through Friday. And it's just the first 20 minutes we're in the office.
Bro.
That's a good premise. Do y'all get along?
Yeah.
Are they big too?
No,
No?
they're not big. of physical. They're big in
Heart.
in how they carry themselves for sure. They carry themselves very large.
Walking like a giant.
Yes, walking like a giant.
Not on the shoulders of one, but as one.
As one within them.
Yes.
What was that really sad movie?
We Are the Titans.
No, that one too. But
Radio.
No,
We Are
not-
Marshall.
no, I'm thinking the animated one with the big
The Iron Giant?
Iron Giant. Thank you. I knew
My
he would-
favorite movie of all time, you son of a bitch, and I couldn't get it. Fuck.
Is it really?
Yeah, dude. My favorite animated film of all time. I've seen that movie probably 50 plus times.
Whoa.
In fact, I have a picture of myself with the real Iron Giant. Because I
Favorite
love him so
animated or
much.
favorite in general?
Animated.
Okay.
For
What's
sure.
your favorite live action?
And probably,
The
that's
Lion
a
King.
tough one. Either the original Iron Man or No Country for Old Men.
Okay.
That's like up there. Like if I'm just gonna like think of one off the top of my head, those two movies like inspired me as a young person to want to pursue and enjoy art. Because like people didn't tell stories like that. You know what I mean?
People didn't tell stories.
Well, dude, shit, like that's exactly how No Country for Old Men is literally just. I ain't never tell stories of the old kind. I ain't never had to carry a pistol in Waukee County for 20 years until now. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit is like it's boring, sure, but it's real. It's real.
Yeah, you like pure Americana kind of art.
Yeah,
Chris, that's the.
Like watching sick fucks track people down.
I feel like the No Country kind of lacked flair for me.
What do you like?
Oh, it was boring.
I feel like if the movie was the same, but he was like the Joker, like if he had like I need something like visual, more like of like an obvious indicator that he's like cuckoo bananas, you know.
Isn't that one of the movies where the like psychologists have watched a bunch of movies and they say that that's one of the most accurate portrayals of a psychopath
100%.
in film?
Yeah, he just does that shit because he likes it.
Scary.
I know. He's just like me.
Damn, what kind of films do you like?
Just like all the like problematic white guy movies, like No Country, The Matrix, Taxi Driver. I don't think
he sat real nice for me. It was pretty cool.
Very good. You've done so well.
It's me in front of Iron Man, Sean.
You're gonna have to send that to me so I can include it in this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Put it up for the fans. Right here.
Okay.
So you guys think I was kidding?
I thought he'd be bigger in real life, to be honest with you.
Me too.
Dude, one time my family drove. My sister wanted to go to the Four Corners. And so my dad was a pilot, and so we were gonna take like open seats, hopefully go to the airport and hope to get seats on a flight and rent a car and drive to the Four Corners. So we get delayed. It's like a whole rigmarole, like a whole day in the airport and a car drive later. I'm like at wit's end. We get to the Four Corners and it's closed.
How?
They're like doing like renovate, like construction or something that you clearly could have looked up to find out whether they were open or not.
You know, it's not even the geographical Four Corners. Right?
And that's what I did know that, and it made me mad that we were going to go to this place that isn't even the Four Corners to begin with. But
yeah, it's like a couple hundred meters some direction away from that site.
Is that like how Area 51 is like just a distraction? It's like they're keeping all the real stuff.
No,
like
I mean
they're keeping the real Four Corners somewhere.
I don't know.
We don't even really know about.
Yeah.
The TR-3B is the Three Corners, bro, and they got one of those. They fly that thing around all the time. Little triangle plane. UFO.
Oh, okay. Is that like the stealth bomber?
I mean, it's apparently has its own gravitational field, and just Lockheed Martin has a patent for it. I don't know. Some crazy shit. You guys can look that up. That's legit.
Yeah. Is it like off of like that stuff that they were investigating? That
no, like you can just go to Lockheed Martin's website, and one of their like patented, unreleased, in-service vehicles is what they call the TR-B3, and it's a triangle that has like a center positioned like centrifuge in it that somehow like creates its own gravitational like field, and so it just moves without like the use of like surface like flaps and shit. It just floats around like a real UFO.
Whoa.
People have seen it.
Seen it? Whoa.
There's videos of it.
I was going to say, it feels like one of those patents they file because they're like trying to do research on something or, you know.
Bro, they're just going to have that game locked in, man. You can't have like crazy alien tech and then give it or allow it to be seen to other governments, because then they'll have crazy alien tech.
You don't think we all have crazy alien tech?
I mean, I don't know. I think someone has crazy alien tech. Have you guys seen what's happening in Europe? All the drones in the fucking airports? Dude, they've had to shut down like 15 different airports in the last week because of just random drone incursions, like super high-end, like military-sized drones that they're just like, we have no idea why the fuck these are here or who's flying them.
Like
the dozens of countries have had to shut down airports for this.
Whoa, I didn't read about this.
Yeah,
this is like those big drones that they saw of the East Coast earlier.
And like Jersey and shit. Like similar.
Did you read about that? Like vehicle-sized drones? People were saying this.
Yeah, like the size of buses and shit.
No, I remember the Jersey drone thing, but that seemed like kind of a phase.
Some fucking,
I agree.
Some military contractor tried to take credit for those. Like not too long back, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And they were like, yeah, this was just us. We were just testing some shit. You're like, yeah, you're just shutting down airports, not telling the FAA what you were flying, where you were flying. And like, I don't know. That just kind of seems a little bit shady to me, but
yeah, dude, they're doing tons of shady stuff all the time.
I know, dude, and I just want to know.
But they're not gonna.
I hate the shady stuff. I want it to be unshady. I don't care if they do it. I just want them to be like, come tell me about it, so I at least can avoid. So it's like, can I at least just not deal with the shady shit?
So if so hang on. So you would be okay with like droning like wedding parties as long as they just let us know that happening. As long as it's not reported through ABC News, as long as it's reported through the White House.
Like, you mean like droning?
No,
as in,
I'm just saying, like,
drone bombing wedding parties. Like,
I was
or
trying
just,
to
like,
come up with.
observing
I was trying to
wedding
come with an
parties.
old example of like an administration that wasn't Trump, because it's
We're
always
super good at
problematic.
that. The amount of weddings and funerals, we've just really good at that.
Crazy.
I think they're keeping them in the ocean.
Dude.
Yeah, that's the one theory, right?
Yeah.
Because there's like a lot of
Water.
oh yeah, there's all the water out there, and you can't really
See, but I don't understand that with the whole salt water.
Dude, those are
salt water
USAs,
is like
bro.
salt water is always like the hardest thing to combat.
Yeah, but
right,
to an
for tech.
unidentified sea anomaly, bro, that just like transitions through the water to the air. Just I don't think salt water is their biggest issue.
Like a pill level thing.
Well, yeah, like all the shit that fucking like government dudes running like
Fravor.
F-18s and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
They're just like, what is that? Holy fuck, look at this thing. And they're just like, check this out. It's just a little tic-tac just ripping across the sky, and then it just transfers into the ocean going 600 miles an hour. Doesn't even make a splash.
That's
And
got
they're
to be
just
the
like,
worst
whoa.
thing to see if you're a pilot. You'd think the worst thing would be like an enemy combatant or something. It's really like a UFO.
Just an-
Because then you're like, fuck, I'm getting killed.
Dude,
well,
they're-
your dad's a pilot. Does he have the scoop?
I mess with my dad all the time. I try to tell him that
Has he ever seen
we haven't
the
been
shit?
to the moon, that the world's like maybe flat or something, because he sees the curvature of it all the time. So it's just fun to mess with him. Yeah, I think he would be on team. We're told the truth. The truth's disclosed. There's no way there's underwater drones. We're overthinking this, and it's just stupidity run amok.
Well, they're probably paying him to say all that.
I mean, he was in the air during 9/11, dude.
That's
So,
true. He wasn't there
to be
during
fair.
9/11.
He was airborne.
Airborne.
Yeah, dude. He refused to land.
He was in a tiny little plane up. Yeah, he was in a tiny little plane up in Idaho, and doing like cross-state hours. And they're like, "You need to land." He's like, "I'm
not doing that."
going back."
Says who?
Yeah, says who? Yeah, exactly. And flew back to here.
Yeah, I'm the lucky son of a
sketch,
bitch,
dude.
Sean, that he's alive
So
for that.
how sick? This is a terrible joke, but like, how sick would it be if my dad would have gotten like taken out? He was the one
Just
plane.
hellfired.
The one plane taken out of the skies on 9/11 that day
Ooh.
by like military jets,
Ooh.
and it was a Cessna.
Oh, dude, speaking of planes getting taken out, that UPS plane, y'all see that shit?
So that was just
dropped an engine on the fucking runway, and they were like, we're fucked. How do you just lose an engine?
They could be ramping up marketing for Donnie Darko too.
Oh my god, what a pull.
That's a good movie. Have you seen the
Dude, that's
direct?
top 10. One of my favorite films.
that was really
Have
good.
you seen the director's cut?
No.
It's don't watch. It's terrible. Well, because the movie makes no sense. So the director's cut is them like, which is good. I feel like that's part of the reason why people like it. And then the director's cut like explains everything that's going on.
Well, I mean, isn't he just in like a schizophrenic time loop essentially? But like he's actually like on like a higher wavelength than people understand. Like I didn't really understand the movie either, but I thought it was super interesting.
What do you mean either? I got it. It sounds almost like maybe you didn't
I thought
get
you guys
it.
were talking
you
about
said
10
you
for a
said you
second.
needed the director's cut to really just
I didn't know.
bring
I
it
didn't-
home.
No, the director's cut was like
That was
pandering.
just, that was puffery bullshit to this guy.
I see.
Yeah. Superfluous bullshit. At this
Yeah,
point.
no, you're right.
I
That
will
was you
say,
being curious over judgmental. I was watching the director's cut.
I will say though that Jake Gyllenhaal is like low key, like kind of the goat.
Kind of the goat.
Not, but like one of, you know,
He's like one of those half horse, half men.
Yeah.
Kind of the goat.
the centaur
Satyr,
He's a
type,
centaur type.
type boy.
Satyr,
Yeah.
centaur, half goat, half man, half horse, half man.
Sick.
So
He's a good actor. You ever seen Nightcrawler?
one of my favorite
It's a
movies.
fucked up movie,
I
but he
know.
does it really well.
I know, and that's another one where it's just like staring straight into the mirror.
Wait, you're going to tell me what
He
Darko's about?
basically
or
just
no?
like finds crimes before the cops can even get to them for the sake of filming them and getting like press release and like publicity for like filming this stuff and like, you know, Action 9 News or whatever the fuck. And he'll like got to the point where he was like not calling in crimes or whatever just so he could be like the first person at murder scenes and shit. Like he was like following people that were like, it's a crazy movie, dude. Just for the sake of the shot, bro.
Donnie Darko is about Patrick Swayze has this like child sex trafficking ring, and it's about how he works with a like his schizophrenic vision in order to topple this like QAnon conspiracy occurring in his small town of Derry, Maine.
Damn, bro.
Is this bit not working? We could edit this out. Right, I hope.
This is like Tenet, bro. I understood none of it.
Okay,
But no, Donnie Darko is good.
I need to revisit
Good
it.
shit.
I remember seeing it too young and being scared.
Strider's favorite
It was
movie.
a Strider movie that she showed me.
His
That
favorite
was-
movie.
Strider,
Strider's sick, dude.
the guy from Lords of the Ring.
Strider? No, but
I wish. He could be from Lord of the Rings.
he's kind of like as close as a person gets to being from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
He's sick.
Yeah, if he was like
Like
6
if you
inches-
gave
6
this
inches shorter,
guy,
he could be a
if you
hobbit.
gave this guy part of like a side of a hill, he'd make use of it.
Yeah. He would use
He's that kind of a guy.
He'd use that hill.
Yeah,
He'd tend that
he'd be
hill.
fiddling before no time.
He'd process that hill.
Would he die on that hill?
No, not the
No,
type of
he's
dude.
not that kind of guy.
No. He's happy to let the hill serve him for as long as the hill can, and then he's thankful that there'll be another hill that comes into his life.
Yeah.
He's that kind of a
He's the
guy.
guy kept conquering hills, dude.
Yeah,
There's
dude.
always another hill.
That's another good expression you
die
can
on.
make a joke out of.
Die on that hill.
I want to die on that hill, and I will die on that hill.
Dude, there's a lot of nice hills out there.
Trying to think what
That
would
you
I
could
go
die
with?
on.
Dying on the hill joke.
I just did one, but it kind of bombed.
Just dying on the hill. Talk about being an aide on Capitol Hill. A lot of those people die on the hill, am I right?
I mean, yeah.
Get into the wrong meeting and you're dead on the hill. You know what I'm saying?
Try
Like
to get into the wrong
you're a
meeting?
chef for the Obamas and then you're dead on the hill.
Dude, you try
Is
to
that-
get into the Jan 6 congressional meeting, you're dead on the
Did
hill.
you see the
on
stuff
floor of
this
the
week
Capitol
with
building
Jan
a bullet
6?
hole, but yeah, same idea.
There's like now a push to identify
Commemorate
the
that.
pipe bomb. There's a pipe bomb threat, I
Oh,
guess.
Man.
And now they're thinking that it was an FBI person that planted the pipe bomb.
I mean, dude, what we should really be talking about is those gallows.
Dude, you know what
If we're gonna talk about
you know what we should
anything.
talk about is the list and how we've got the camera's off, dude.
Fuck.
How long do you think it was off?
Who the fuck knows, dude? Probably all of it.
No, it wasn't. I was looking at it less than 2 minutes ago.
Probably lost all the good stuff.
We
What-
didn't lose
what
any of the good
list?
stuff.
The Epstein list, how like the right was like, elect us and we'll release the child pedophile list, and then they get elected and they're like,
Would you hear about all the stuff in like
oh
Congress?
damn, we're on the list.
Would you hear about the stuff in Congress like maybe even like 2 or 3 days ago where they were just like, yeah, this is a lot worse than we thought. Like there's multiple GOP representatives like saying that like, I don't know if we can do this.
Yeah, because it's horrible what's been happening
Well, I
over
mean,
the last.
Steve Bannon said we need to seize the institutions or we're all going to prison. He said that at like a CPAC meeting.
I mean, if
I usually go by what he says too. So
Steve Bannon's usually the oracle. Steve Bannon, you also know as the oracle.
if he was in the Matrix, they take him to the Oracle, and it's just Steve
It's
Bannon.
just Steve Bannon on a
It's just
fucking
like the drunkest, like
He's
on a
just,
podium.
He's just on a podcast.
it's an empty CPAC stadium, dude. Just standing there.
No, but
Just doesn't move until you say the words and his eyes go
both
right.
sides politicizing and weaponizing justice departments to fight against the other side
Yeah.
to like help Americans is just making Americans worse off.
No, that's how you make a prosperous country for sure.
Also, we're just like robbing a future, like our generation of Americans out of any type of upward mobility whatsoever through what we talk about, the stagnation of wages and advanced inflation. Like if you look at the cost of buying a home, like, do you know the average first-time home buyer in the United States is now 41 years old?
Dude, that's crazy. But I mean, like, I think that upward mobility, you keep not giving people SNAP benefits, it's going to come a lot quicker.
Upward mobility?
Yeah. It's going to be a really quick, abrupt upward mobility. And there's going to be a lot of problems.
Yeah. The transferred programs are the problem that is
but I'm saying
constraining
when
upward
8% of the country can't eat, like, that's how you get
upward
pretty
mobility.
aggressive upward mobility, if you know what I mean.
Interesting.
Like, people are going to be pretty upset about that.
even Thanos was more.
Thanks for the burn the rich perspective over there.
Just saying. Like, I mean, that's...
Mondami voter over
I mean,
here,
dude, we
folks.
can just go to a history book and be like, what happens when people can't eat in large scales? Not good.
So I'd go back to like, damn, do you think making them reliant on the government as a program for basis
No.
of eating for 30 years plus is part of the problem?
yeah,
Like,
But-
wouldn't that money be better go to like make a meaningful life for this person through like an actionable thing that
Couldn't
helps
that money
add
have gone
value?
to Israel?
Thank you, God, dude, and thank you.
Yeah.
I thought
No,
You
no,
guys
you're
you
right,
stepped
you're
on
right.
my Thanos joke, by the way.
I was worried that I did like that. I heard people
I
like
do it
them when
already?
they slip under too, when people don't notice them too. I've noticed people tell me that all the time. They like the jokes that don't get really
Oh, like
like oh, it's
acknowledge.
little hidden little
hidden gem.
Easter eggs around here.
It'll be a clip. It'll get clipped. Don't worry.
Oh, well, now I have to fucking do it. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, no problem. Gotcha, bro.
Christ.
Sean's the Iron Man of clips.
Yeah, I'm fueled by some foreign power source. Chinese crack, folks.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes. TikTok is pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know how it's not to be like how do you not get down? I don't know. It's hard not to get down on the perspective of like how you keep going through the motions of whatever to feel like it might get better, but
Well,
It'll get better.
it will.
Yeah. So.
I was gonna say the opposite.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you there.
Damn, guys.
We're on Crossfire with Tucker Carlson.
This is Red Eye.
Bro. Dude. I don't know. I have faith in my fellow man. I think we'll be all
There's a show idea. It's called Red Eye. You bring Red Eye back and you just talk politics, but everybody has to be so high their eyes are red. Hi, welcome to Red Eye.
That should be
I'm your
really good.
host.
right. Pretty really good way of doing things.
I'm here with John Bolton and Nick Mullen.
Oh my god. Dude.
It was a good episode.
John Bolton might go to prison, it sounds like.
Yeah, talk about weaponizing the Justice Department. I don't mind it if it's happening to people I don't like.
Yeah, like put Dick Cheney. Well, see, that's the funny part of all this is like the left embraced Dick Cheney right before he died. It's like there's someone that should have fucking seen his day in court. Yeah.
Fucking Dick Cheney, bro.
I think the basis should be like how many like really like pure lives do you destroy with your actions and policies? Like how many like
Bush and Cheney are up there.
yeah, they gotta be.
They
So.
are. They're like
Obama too with
they're
the
like
bombing of
American
weddings
Pol
thing,
Pots.
dude.
What do you mean?
Well, was it a straight wedding?
Obama. I think they were. I'm gonna assume Muslim weddings
Okay.
mostly.
So straight.
So yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
so definitely straight. Well done. You get 3 stones for that. Go ahead and throw them. They're over there against the wall.
Not in the
Oh,
center
man.
of the city.
I mean, I want to like wrap this up with like any type of hope or optimism.
I was trying.
No.
We talked a little bit about funny things earlier, but yeah,
Mhm.
in the after hours, I like to try to get a little real. But what's your perspective on politics or trying to like push for a better? What should we be doing as young people?
As young people, probably.
Should I read the news, Christian?
Well, probably should have invested in Bitcoin.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent all mine. I had them. I spent them all on. I don't even want to say what.
Would you had Bitcoins?
Mm-hmm.
How many?
Probably like $1 million worth.
Whoa.
Fuck, dude.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Actually? Are you serious?
Well, I don't know, but back then it was just like you just use them to buy like
dude.
funny stuff on the internet.
You know, the
Mm-mm.
first ever actual like legal Bitcoin transaction was at like a pizza place in fucking New Jersey or some shit, and some guy paid 14 Bitcoin. 14 fucking Bitcoin for like 4 pizzas or something like that. And he's like, I just paid for the first thing ever in Bitcoin. That dude had held on that Bitcoin. He'd been worth like, Jesus, like 180 million.
Yeah, but it's so ludicrous
like
to
that.
like
He
think
could have
that
gotten
someone's
sides now too.
yeah, who's gonna
Yeah,
hold
dude.
who's gonna hold through all of that,
No,
like
no.
ups
Who's
and
gonna have
downs
the
and all that.
foresight?
Yeah, there's no
The
It's
Warren
crazy.
Buffetts of the world, maybe, but not the dude buying 4 pizzas with Bitcoin. I mean, like,
facts.
just save your money, dude.
I don't know. I kind of, why don't we just get the technocratic overlords in and like give me the goggles and let me just scroll through the reels and sit on my Wall-E thing and press forward and get my milkshake and just let me do come on. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
We could do that.
That's what the Sam Altman and all the people want, right? With the
Oh, yeah.
AI.
Well, I mean,
shit.
they want that for them and their close people.
No,
in their nice
no.
little end of the world bunkers.
Wrong.
No.
They need everyone else like that so that they can then do whatever the fuck they want.
Conquer.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. You just set.
They want not critical thinkers, is what they want.
Yeah. You
Do you
need to
read?
Make, you need to
You
make a
read?
sedentary.
Yeah, I just started reading the Godfather.
Oh yeah, nice.
It's
You
kind of
strike me
gay.
as a reading man.
It's kind of gay.
Hmm.
It's gayer than I thought. But
About God and a father, what do you
Italians.
expect?
Italians got a little gay in there
mhm.
every now and again.
but
mean-
I'm more of like I'll have a good TV program, or I'm a big music guy.
What kind of music?
Well, I got my Death Grips hoodie on. They just made a iconic return. They were the driving force of the 2010s for me,
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
and a lot of other problematic white guys. And
Kind of like, are they like the kind of music?
oh yeah, big time.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Uh-huh. What do you like? You like heavy metal?
I've never really gotten into heavy metal. That's like the one thing I never kind of got that vibe with.
You like Cher?
Cher?
Yeah.
No, not a big Cher.
Fucking love Cher.
You know, like I said, divorced, so I don't like ABBA because I had a lot of ABBA in my home with a mom and a sister.
Okay.
So not a big ABBA fan.
Fleetwood Mac?
More. How about not? How about less? Like, I don't like it. You know?
No, that's real, bro.
I think that's the best I got. That's like a triple
That's good.
as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
All right. Well, shit. Have you heard of this country called England, Christian? Indeed. That's how I'd evaluate their food. You taste a piece of English food and you're like,
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. Well done. Well, this country, England, they do this
Great
thing where
fries.
they're called knighting. Have you heard of this? With the sir? Yeah. Here at Top Shelf Studios, after long form conversation, I'm doing the hiding.
Okay.
Because all my life people have been like, hey, did you play basketball? Can I get a couple inches? How's weather up there? Things like this. Because of this physical frame that I occupy. Now that I've got this prefrontal lobe, I'm like, oh my God, I'm driving a meat suit. I'm like I'm waking up every day in a vehicle.
It's a vehicle, dude.
And I look out in the world, I'm like, oh my goodness, we're all just judging each other on the size and color and shapes of our like meat suits, almost more than like anything else. And it's so silly to me.
Wow, you're tall.
Exactly. People say things to me that you wouldn't believe could be said in public about, you couldn't say it about anything else. It's wild to me. And I still can't figure out quite how to make it funny, but I'm going to figure it out someday. Anyway, after long form conversation, I am pleased to give you a heart height. How tall do you stand physically, Christian?
5'10".
Christian D'Angelo. I heart height thee 6'6".
Wow.
Hopefully.
I thought 6'4" that's what I was hoping for, but I thought that was maybe a little greedy.
The 2-inch difference, dude. I hope that,
Dude.
I feel like 6 is a little too much.
it is. But you got a big heart.
So
And
if
as much as
I'm-
you're fighting against your big heart, which I see in you don't want to, give in to this. You're going to have, because big hearts cause problems. Let's be honest,
They
right?
do.
Big dogs die young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Too tall to live.
The bigger they are, the harder they poop.
yeah, exactly.
That
and
too.
That leads to hernias,
Wow.
hemorrhoids. So you don't
So-
want to push too hard. That's what we want to leave the fans with, I think, today.
Okay.
Where can the people follow you, check you out, see you do comedy?
Well, I appear all over Denver, not usually day of. I'm sort of like a backup plan for a lot of people I've noticed, which is okay. Makes
That
sense.
means you're reliable.
So I'm all over Denver. You can follow me on the Instagram at Good Morning Captain, and
Which
yeah,
is a great handle. By the
thank
way.
you. It's a Slint reference.
I don't even know what slint is. I think that's a
Well.
slur. I might have to blur that.
Yeah, wow. Dirty
Slint. My goodness.
Call people that now.
And more to come.
More to come. And you're gonna be back, right, with a plant next time.
If I come back, do I get reevaluated? Can I get a different height next time?
If you like, just remind me. Usually, if they're returning guests, I just let them ride. But
Okay.
if you want a new height, if you think you've changed as a man, and,
I'd like a performance review.
yeah, we can do
love that.
let's make it by yearly, whatever you like.
Okay.
We love you here at InTALLerable.
Thank you for having me.
Be sure
Thanks
to
for
follow him, check him out.
all the shit.
All that
You're
shit.
welcome for all this shit, brother. Thanks
All
for
that shit.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bonus content on Patreon. Come eat with us. And as always, fuck off and be well.
He doesn't want to fuck around with the United States. Thank you, everybody.